Top stories in your world of sports. Guardiola wary of Bavarians. Fitzpatrick earns bragging rights. The Clippers shadow the Suns. The Cubs narrowly edge the Dodgers. And the Rangers pound the Astros.
Pep Guardiola fears a bust-up between Sadio Mane and Leroy Sané will galvanise Bayern Munich as they try and come back against Manchester City in their Champions League quarter-final. City are in a dominant position in the tie after winning last week's first leg at the Etihad Stadium 3-0, courtesy of goals from Rodri, Bernardo Silva and Erling Haaland. In the dressing room after that defeat, Mane struck Sané and left him with a bloodied lip as a disagreement that started on the pitch escalated into violence. The former Liverpool forward was suspended for just one match, Saturday's 1-1 Bundesliga draw with Hoffenheim, and will be available for Wednesday's second leg at the Allianz Arena. Former Bayern manager Guardiola believes the incident may help Bayern in their bid to overturn the 3-goal deficit.
Next one. I don't count how many games we're going to play. I don't care. So important is we are there. I know competitions. We have a final in 4 days, and the team is going to play a Bayern limit because I know the character, personality in this stadium and the players they have and German mentality. So we know it, and we have to work a lot be stable mentally in our bad moments and go there so aggressive to win the game. Absolutely.
As a broken team.
Absolutely. Sometimes you need that conflict to make the team more together. I'm pretty sure of that. It's not a weak point for him, it's a strong point against us will be. I'm pretty sure of that. I know this club perfectly, few players of them. And I can imagine the situation against City. We play there, the players will do their best. The best performance for Bayern Munich will do on Wednesday in Allianz Arena. But I'm pretty sure would happen here if the situation was the opposite, with 3-0 down. Today we didn't win, and some conflict. The team will be, okay, it's a final for us. I know exactly what we have to do, and they will do it, I'm pretty sure.
Caretaker Chelsea manager Frank Lampard took his team through their paces on Monday as he looks to turn around a 2-0 deficit in Tuesday's return leg of their UEFA Champions League quarter-final against Real Madrid. The Blues lost Lampard's first game back 1-0 away to Wolves, and then goals from Karim Benzema and Marco Asensio last week in the Bernabeu made for an unhappy return to Europe's elite club competition for the man who captained the West London side to their first European Cup in 2012. Chelsea's poor season lurched from bad to worse on Saturday afternoon as they fell to a 2-1 defeat to Brighton. Despite going ahead through Conor Gallagher, goals from Danny Welbeck and Julio Enciso flipped the game on its head at Stamford Bridge. The defeat, a third in a row in all competitions, leaves the Blues languishing in the bottom half of the table and sees their European hopes rapidly evaporating. That run of form has seen Todd Boehly receive plenty of criticism from Blues fans and pundits alike.
A smile and a wave with his non-T holding hand.
Chelsea managerial candidate Luis Enriquez has been left disappointed by Boehly's decision to appoint Frank Lampard on an interim basis. The Spaniard is one of the front runners to claim the vacancy on a full-time basis following the sacking of Graham Potter. According to Spanish side AS, he wanted to take the reins immediately and wanted to oversee the Blues Champions League quarter-final against Real Madrid, as well as the remainder of the Premier League season. He could still arrive at Stamford Bridge next term, although Julian Nagelsmann and Ruben Amorim are both still being considered by Chelsea.
Napoli trained on Monday, a day before they face fellow Italian side AC Milan in their UEFA Champions League quarter-final second leg in Naples. Stefano Pioli's AC Milan hold a slender 1-0 advantage from the first leg ahead of the return fixture. The last side to beat Napoli 3 times in one season was Lazio back in 1994-95 campaign, but AC Milan will surely feel they'll hold the advantage over Luciano Spalletti's side, following those back-to-back wins over them this month. Napoli can take some comfort from their lofty league position in Serie A with a healthy 14-point lead over second-place Lazio, and just 8 matches of the season remaining as they bid to win the championship for the first time since Diego Maradona's side in 1990. The return of top scorer and talisman Victor Osimhen will certainly compensate a side looking to extend their run in Europe's premier club competition.
Matt Fitzpatrick overcame reigning champion Jordan Spieth in a tense playoff to clinch only his second PGA Tour title at the RBC Heritage. The leads swapped between overnight leader Fitzpatrick and Spieth throughout Sunday's final round, while their playing partner and 2022 runner-up Patrick Cantlay gradually fell out of contention and eventually finished third. For the second year in a row, the tournament went to a playoff with the lead duo finishing tied on 17 under par, and there was nothing to separate them over the first 2 extra holes either. A superb shot from the fairway 2 inches from the pin on the 18th saw the Englishman seize the advantage, and with Spieth missing a 40-foot putt, Fitzpatrick stepped up to sink his for birdie and add to the US Open title he won last year. Fitzpatrick became only the second English player to claim victory in this tournament, with Nick Faldo the other when he beat Tom Kite by 1 stroke back in 1984.
Yeah, I think I can retire now. This one is the one that I've always wanted to win. Any golf tournament, you know, other than the majors, of course, you know, there isn't a higher one on my list than to win this one, and that's the truth. My family can tell you that, and my friends can tell you the same thing. This place is just a special place for me, and means the world to have won it. You know, Jordan played really well today. Didn't really hit many bad shots, if any, and I think in the playoff I felt every putt he hit was going to go in. But I'll be honest, I just feel like that all the time. If he play, I don't play with him much, but he's the person that does that. You know, everyone calls it. They play Spieth. Jordan Spieth just does different things, and I always had that in the back of my mind.
Top stories in your world of sports. Guardiola wary of Bavarians. Fitzpatrick earns bragging rights. The Clippers shadow the Suns. The Cubs narrowly edge the Dodgers. And the Rangers pound the Astros.
See, Phoenix doesn't switch that like the Clippers are switching pick and rolls at the other end.
Torrey Craig gets the Leonard assignment, and he just takes him into the paint with the rebound.
Plumlee just got hurt. Looks like maybe dislocated a finger, and the Clippers are going to take just aggressively around Zubats.
Single-digit lead now for the Clippers. They led by 16 at one point. Westbrook, a much improved three-point shooter, as a member of the Clippers, able to hit one. Leonard, guarded by Craig. Oh, Zubats, a follow jam.
Since he's been with the Clippers.
Torrey Craig gives it right back to Booker. Durant now. Booker, floater, good. Durant set him up, unselfish. Booker knocks it down. He cannot get one to fall at this point. Durant goes by Westbrook, runs into Zubats. Torrey Craig open. Durant sets up another one. Torrey Craig sticks the landing and the gooseneck. Missed 13, and he's denied that time. Again, it's Booker. Durant running the floor, gives it up. Sherman lays it in. In transition, the Suns tie it. Look at Booker. Oh, my goodness. Now Craig on the breakaway. Craig is fouled and one.
Devin Booker is playing like the best defensive player in the NBA tonight, putting on a clinic.
Rebound. Another possession here. Finds Leonard for three. And the Clippers add to their lead as Kawhi Leonard, much to the delight of their own. Trying to back down Paul. Durant there hovering. Now Craig comes in. That leaves Gordon open. Another three is good. Back to break here in game one. Booker taking on Westbrook. And a block by Westbrook. And he throws it off of Booker. It is Clipper ball. What a special athlete here. Look at this play.
Yeah, they want a foul, but it looked like he hit his hand, not his wrist, and then Westbrook knocks it out of bounds.
I mean, it felt good, but it's just another game, and, you know, it's a title on it now. So, you know, and like I said before, you have opportunity to, you know, win a championship. So we got to give it our all. It's just game one, so we got a lot to do. It's great. You know, he's all-time player right there, Hall of Famer, and you know, this is what it's about. You have an opportunity to, you know, play great, and you just want the opportunity. And you know, if it's you know, win, lose, or draw, it's about giving your best out there, and you're able to play against the best. So yeah, just got to keep having fun with it. Yeah, I mean, it's good. It's playoff basketball.
Ball.
Match to Shabini. 3 games to love. 11-9. 11-7.
Down. Championship ball. Not up. 11-9. Match to Farah. 3 games to 1.
Top stories in your world of sports. Guardiola wary of Bavarians. Fitzpatrick earns bragging rights. The Clippers shadow the Suns. The Cubs narrowly edge the Dodgers. And the Rangers pound the Astros.
You know, when I think about a leadoff hitter, like one of the things that's most important is the ability to put yourself in the scoring position.
Well, one of the things that's really cool about Phil's story, that one hammered left field, and Taylor, if it's fair, it's gone, and it hit the pole, it's gone. And it's 1-0. So Taylor, who homered in the game on Friday, homers again here, his 4th of the year. It's because of how that's cut. That's hit softly third base side. Arias throw to first. Run will score. Torrens is in there, and we're tied up at 1-1. I don't know that there was a better option in that spot. He chokes up a little bit. That is hammered left field. That one back. That one is gone. Wisdom has gone yard again. An 0-2 pitch, and he deposits it over the left field wall, and the Cubs have the lead. He's homered in 3 in a row. It's his 6th of the season.
And Patrick,
you were saying we're going back to back, a belly bomb. And it's 3-1 and a long, slow trot for the former Dodger, Cody Bellinger. That has got to feel great. Cheers and boos, mom loving it. Cody Bellinger, welcome back.
Infield hit, he almost threw it away. He got frustrated with Nico's hit, and he's really, really upset now. I loved it years ago, hearing about using every club in the bag as a hitter. You don't need the driver of 3-wood now.
In there, and Suzuki is down on strikes. Time to stretch. We're in the 7th, and it's a 3-1 Cub lead. Outs and eat up righties. Suzuki shading his eyes. Can't find it, and it falls for a hit. In to score is Taylor. It's a Sun single, and it's a 1-run game.
As you know, I've been coming here since 1976. This isn't the first time I've seen that happen. I mean, it gets in there sometimes, and you just don't know where to go to find it.
Well, during the break, Cody Bellinger consoling Seiya Suzuki. Frustrating. I don't really know what you do about that. I mean, and a swing and a miss struck him out. And Leiter strands the bases loaded. 2 outs, bottom 9. Betts at first. In there, got him looking. Ball game. Cubs win. And they come into LA and take 2 out of 3. Brad Boxberger closes it out.
1 ball, 2 strikes. 10th pitch for Framber Valdez. See you later time. So he took 2 hacks and he strikes out. Haven't been able to say that in baseball very often.
Tight spinning curveball.
3-1. And this one is hit hard to center field. Myers takes a few steps back. And he's there to reel it in. 1-2-3 inning from Valdez.
Become great managers. Yep. And we saw it tonight with Martin Maldonado. They have to be so observant of everything that goes on with the game. They got to handle personalities and to handle everybody else out at the field. And there's the Valdez curveball. The efficiency of that spin on that curveball shows you the.
He gets the call.
Grossman, that's lined, and it's on the ground and through. 1 run is in, and that will be it. Garcia touches home. Hard hit baseball at 101. And an RBI makes it 2-0, and Robbie. Dusty Baker takes out Framber Valdez in a frustrating inning. Semien hammers this one to left. It is high enough to get over the wall, and a grand grand slam. A splitter that hung up in the zone, and he hit it out at 100 to make it 6-0.
0-2.
Crusher.
Slow roller, tough play. Can he get it and step on the bag? He can. Boy, Will Smith got the ground ball, and Young in a race beat David Hensley to third to get the fourth. He drives one to left. That sends Alvarez back. He cannot get it. It goes over his head. Young is going to score on his horse. Grossman, he's in as well. And a 2 RBI double for Leody Taveras.
Fans scurrying a little bit quicker. Fastball right down the middle. Just did not miss it. Left center field. Jordan trying his best, but no chance. Once you see an outfielder leave his feet, most often than not, on a play going back, met him at the airport in Omaha.
On the ground, Young, nice play from his knees to second. Semien, they turned a double play. What a play by Josh Young to start it.
Well, here we go for 400 laps in the NOCO 400. Ryan Preece, Daniel Suarez take the green flag.
Obviously, that would give Logano the free pass, but yet at the same time, I mean, you know, you don't want to be. You want to be able to get on pit road and get out that way without, you know, maybe beat some cars out instead of having to get a free pass.
Did you see how much better Preece's car rotates that 5/8 mark? He can get to the throttle car. That means the car's rotated and ready to get back on the throttle much sooner than Chastain was. He's touched the ball a little bit.
Has his first ever stage win in the NASCAR Cup Series.
Good way to bounce back from a bad, frustrating last weekend in Bristol.
Yeah.
You get a caution. You get back to the 8. You park up 10-4.
Oh boy.
Well,
that's the one.
Yeah,
I was talking
that's
about.
the one that warranted it.
Right.
That'll get you hot, Bobby. And it get you repaid.
Yeah. The caution might be the 7 if the 8 comes back around to catch you.
I think, honestly, with the frustration the 8 had and him needing a caution, I'm surprised you didn't see more of that. How about Bubba?
This?
Giving you a big shot.
What he's doing there.
Wow. Well, he's trying to get back on the lead lap.
Still, I've never seen somebody do that to the boss before. One last ditch effort here at 3 and 4.
What a comeback. Kyle Larson continues the Hendrick dominance at Martinsville.
I don't even know what to say.